Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this is Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more pesto. Hit your door and I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sons, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board like
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Looking to throw. Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses try. How did we do on 3rd down?
The ball,
That's a
man.
nice start for
Don't
them
say
in this one.
yourself, bro. Man, see yourself, man. Don't humiliate yourself like
One
this.
team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Now Prescott.
I'm doing the same shit.
Connects here with the tight end Blake Jarwin. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case,
now I'm about to pick you up. You telling me I'm about to pick you up.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now Prescott being chased out left. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted.
Did I tell you I'm going to pick you up?
Demario Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Switch. Check it out, Bree.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards, a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Breeze now on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Kill. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. 53. Hey, Sue. Tonight.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he's going to have another first down. The tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Breeze to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now, Breeze again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Here we come to get you.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Nah, I gotta do this to you. I gotta make you feel understanding. You gotta learn. You gotta learn not to play this.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Breeze will try again on second down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, running backs. They can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
I'm up now. I'm laying down. I'm up now. Sorry, dude. Gotta do it to you. You're like man about to kill you.
Shotgun now for Breeze. He's got the first down here inside the 40. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Touchdown, Don.
They'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit it. There's the penalty.
Good job. We was on that shit before.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That pass play wound up for negative yardage.
I ain't gonna know without nobody else. I don't want nobody else.
Again, it's Breeze. And on the left sideline, he caught it,
That's
but out of
from?
bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and
Oh,
it's
yeah, I
third
can believe
down.
that.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
Sorry, dog.
Now Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And this won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Hey, 130.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
I ain't on this. I'm not on this.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side. So a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. The 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 97 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. On first down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Prescott. And this is Cooper. It's Cooper. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to
oh,
move
yeah,
on there after giving up the first down.
I ain't gonna quit. You only got 7 on the board, dog.
Prescott. And that's Elliott. Complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Man, nobody about to quit, man. You about to lose, bro. You gonna lose. I tell you gonna lose.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. It's second and goal back to the 8-yard line now. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but now it's third and goal.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field.
You gonna do the same thing? Why? Why you wanna do the same thing?
Prescott on third and goal. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete.
Focus for 3.
Excellent work defensively.
That's great defense. Great defense. You ain't never gonna find that kind of defense nowhere. Never. That's a great defense.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
It's been quite the season for Maher. First kicker in NFL history with 3 kicks of 60+.
I'm coming out.
Twice in
I'm coming out.
2019 from 60 or more. From 62 just before halftime against the Jets in Week 6. And then 1 week later, he hit from 63 to end the first half against the Eagles. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Right there, in the middle. Hey, wahoo! 55, Mike, got 55. Let's go.
Yeah, you see
Trying
it.
to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I'm about to show you a little something. I'm about to teach you a little something right quick, huh? I'm about to teach you a little something. So you gonna blitz me? You gonna blitz me?
Okay. Fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Hey, Delta.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And it's knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Hey, easy. Motion, motion. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Target. You kill. 54. Right.
You call it? Fuck, man, call it.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You ready, huh?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset.
No.
But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution?
I said no to that play.
They were just bad plays to call. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3.
Kill.
Bring him to me. Bring him to me. Bring him to me. I got 2 minutes online.
It's Breeze. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little...
No, I ain't running. I'm going to tell you.
This offense in desperate
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. And guess what? It's not going to work. I see what you're doing.
Now Breeze. And Gaines got it. And he gets this one.
I see what you're doing. You're going to sit in the cover 2 and you're going to use your line. You're going to stay your line back. Come on. All right, so you want to do that? Let's do it. I'm going to change this game.
Here we go.
From midfield, here's Breeze. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. It's taken down. It's Christian Covington who notches the sack there.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous
play. You see that cover 2, I can't get over the top.
On the sack.
You got too good of a safety back.
Down he goes.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. Third down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
Cover 2.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today.
That's one cover. I can't get over the top of the cover 2.
These guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, Charles, 18 of the 32 teams have now played 8 games half their season. The other 14 will reach the midway point next week, so we'll save the midseason grades and awards until then. But
thank you. I like that.
We'll wait on that. But let's look at it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A.J. Klein. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Know what you're doing.
Imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen.
I told you I knew what you were doing.
And he will lose yardage back to
I told you I knew what you were going to do.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Yep. Every time you set up with that little motion right there, I know you're going right there. Ezekiel got with that screen.
Something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Nope. Yeah, it's right up.
Prescott. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles.
Let's see how you do it. That's defense. That's too many good stops.
The punt team.
Come on, man. Let me get this shit.
Set away. This is Harris. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
I bet I'm getting over this cover 2 now.
Run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football.
I bet I get over cover 2 now.
You take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
Let's go. I bet I get over the cover 2 now.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Hey, Haywood! Silver! Check, 55, somebody! Hey, easy! You must be getting tonight!
Throwing again on second down. Breeze, flush to his right. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball.
No, you got that play out the same playbook.
It's adopted in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now a shot taken on
I can't
third
go with that
down,
fucking
but
second
it's going
pass
to
for
wind up
nothing.
incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on fourth down.
Check, you kill! 36. Hey, exit! Under!
So here we go on fourth down to Breeze. And some room to maneuver. Treads, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over.
Man, I'm not about to quit on you, man. I got a lot of time.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I can't get with that fucking secondary.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's out
can't
past
get over the top of
to
that
the
fucking secondary.
22-yard line.
I gotta play to get over that first. Oh, fucking fake home.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
Fuck.
How's the head coach handling it?
I need to break one. I don't want to just dang. I want to break it.
All right, guys. You had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Breeze going to throw. He's got Smith here. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. 11 yards there, first down.
Yeah.
Hard to believe his first
we got to run one late at night, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Escaping the pressure right.
Man, look at this shit, man.
Another interception. Picked off by Jeff Heath. Past the 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on it.
He's got a man complete.
I see you trying to bring it back to the ball.
It's across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Shit, you crazy.
From the 35 on second down. Breeze. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. With this lead, things obviously looking good, but maybe you've taught me this before. Maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards. Prescott to throw it. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and it's second down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help solve this away. It'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper.
About 6.
They play man
About
coverage
6
against you.
you.
He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what it said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered.
Oh, yeah.
When you talk about covering one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
But she's singing too.
Oh, she's singing. She's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, here's Kamara.
Huh?
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Yeah, this is not
And it
that.
appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on fourth down, but they're going once more. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Well, Prescott here to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, getting the points from me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just
Yeah, he was.
stuff.
All right. Well, we gotta play again, though. Don't forget that now. We gotta play again.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coach say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team.
I probably will beat you. I'm working a new playbook.
We're going to finish this thing out.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there.
I'm playing a new playbook right now.
It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
No, that's what's going on right now. I'm trying to see some plays I can put in. That's why I've been running some plays I just put in. Let me see if this is gonna be something. Let's see something.
One final try here for Breeze. He'll buy some time right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception.
I'm gonna get you though.
Xavier Woods with a pick. So